Now we have to see the planning. Surah Aal-e-Imran 3:49. وَرَسُولًا إِلَى بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ أَنِّي قَدْ جِئْتُكُمْ بِآيَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ أَنِّي أَخْلُقُ لَكُم مِّنَ الطِّينِ كَهَيْئَةِ الطَّيْرِ فَانفُخُ فِيهِ فَيَكُونُ طَيْرًا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ وَأُبْرِئُ الْأَكْمَهَ وَالْأَبْرَصَ وَأُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ وَأُنَبِّئُكُم بِمَا تَأْكُلُونَ وَمَا تَدَّخِرُونَ فِي بُيُوتِكُمْ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَةً لَكُمْ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. And a messenger to the children of Israel. Jesus is saying, I am a messenger to the children of Israel. That is, I have come to you with a sign from your Lord. Surely I make for you from the clay, as it was the figure of bird, a flyer. So I breathe in it, so it becomes a bird, a flyer, with the permission of God. And I heal the blind and the lepers, and I give life to the dead with the permission of Allah. And I inform you with what you consume, eat, and what you store in your houses. Surely in that is an ayat sign for you if you are believers. Now in this verse there are miracles mentioned in the Quran about Jesus. I will read one by one. I have come to you with an ayat from your Lord. Surely I made for you from the clay, as it was a figure of a bird, and I breathe into it and it flies. This is the first miracle, that he breathed into the clay of a bird and the bird flies, and the clay bird flies with the permission of God. Of course, God gave him the power to do so. And I healed the blind and the lepers. That again, God gave him the power to heal the blind and the lepers by God's permission. And I give life to the dead with the permission of God. Now this is the important point that you have to understand. God, Allah gives life to the dead. That's in the Quran. And the same power was given to Jesus. Power over death. Power over death. I give life to the dead. Now you must understand, if I or Jesus, as you know, that Jesus was given the power over death, can you kill that person? You must understand why I'm emphasizing this point, that Jesus has the power over death. وَأُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى. If I can bring somebody to life, I can bring myself to life. You cannot kill me. I'm a superhuman. Or in the language of the Christians, Jesus, Son of God. So powerful, how can you kill a person who's got a power over death? So that is what I'm implying here, that they were planning to kill him. And they can never kill Jesus because he can come back to life again. And Paul says, if Jesus did not raise from the dead, our preaching is fruitless. He has to die and come back to life again, because he has got the power over death. That is the most important point in the Quran, that because he has got the power over death, you cannot kill him until Allah takes that power from him. Until Allah takes that power back. So this is the important point you must keep in mind before I proceed on, because this is the key factor that you will understand why God says that you cannot kill Jesus. This is the prophecy. وَإِذْ قَالَ عِيسَى ابْنُ مَرْيَمْ يَا بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ إِنِّي رَسُولُ اللَّهِ إِلَيْكُمْ مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيَّ مِنَ التَّوْرَاةِ وَمُبَشِّرٌ بِرَسُولٍ يَأْتِي مِنْ بَعْدِ اسْمُهُ أَحْمَدَ فَلَمَّا جَاءَهُم بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ قَالُوا هَذَا سِحْرٌ مُبِينٌ. And when Isa, Jesus, son of Mary, said, O children of Israel, I am a messenger of Allah to you, confirming what is between my two hands from the Torah, the law, and giver of good news with the messenger whom will come after me, whose name will be Ahmad, most praiseworthy. So when he came to them with clarification, they said that this is a clear magic. Now in this verse, Jesus is forecasting what is going to happen. meaning that he is confirming that he says, I am the messenger towards you, confirming from the Torah, the law, and I am giving you good news. The good news. The gospel, they say, good news. Coming after me, his name will be Ahmad. That is the good news. What is the good news? That a messenger is coming after me, his name will be Ahmad. I am not coming, a messenger is coming after me. A messenger is coming after me, his name will be Ahmad. So that means he gave the good news of and prophesies that what is going to happen to me, I am, in other words, leaving and somebody else is coming after me. His name shall be Ahmad. Now what happens? Further he says in Surah Maryam 19 and 33, وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَيَّ يَوْمَ وُلِدْتُ وَيَوْمَ أَمُوتُ وَيَوْمَ أُبْعَثُ حَيًّا. And salam, peace, is on me the day I was born. And peace is on me the day I die. And peace is on me the day I'll be appointed alive. Now Jesus himself is forecasting about his death. How he will die. Do you think a person is put on the cross and strangled to death is a peaceful death? He says, peace is on me the day I was born. Peace will be on me that I will die. And peace is on me that I will be appointed alive again. The whole life cycle of human beings. We are born, we die, and we will be appointed alive again. One life cycle. He's not saying that he will raise up into the sky, then he'll come again, and then clear the mishappenings. This is not mentioned in the book. It's categorically one thing. Peace is on me the day I was born. Peace is on me the day I die. And peace is on me that I will come back to alive again. One life cycle. And that is all is going to happen in peace. No other way than peace. This is Arabic. وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَيَّ يَوْمَ وُلِدْتُ وَيَوْمَ أَمُوتُ وَيَوْمَ أُبْعَثُ حَيًّا. These are the two prophecies of Jesus, that he is going to leave, somebody is coming after him, his name will be Ahmad, and he will die in peace. Prophecies of Jesus. We have to believe. Muslims have to believe. Not the Christian, maybe their choice. But Muslim has to believe that he died in peace. So this was the prophecy he told his people. So to say, he gave his last sermon to the people and said, look, a messenger will come after me and I will die in peace. So in Surah Aal-e-Imran 3 and ayah 54, وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرَ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. And the unbelievers planned. And Allah planned. And Allah is the best of the planners. Now, I was telling you the planning was going on about his death, about his killing. The planning was going on. So they planned, the unbelievers planned, and Allah planned, and the best of the planner is Allah. Now, I am going to expose this planning as well. How and what was the planning is definitely to kill Jesus Christ. That was the planning. According to the Quran I am reading. And I will show you why. Now coming to the situation about his life, and people were planning, because people did not like his preaching, as mentioned in the Quran. So when he realized this thing, so there's a narration about how he realized. Surah Al-Imran 3, ayah 52 and 53. فَلَمَّا أَحَسَّ عِيسَى مِنْهُ الْكُفْرِ قَالَ مَنْ أَنْصَارِي إِلَى اللَّهِ قَالَ الْحَوَارِيُّونَ نَحْنُ أَنْصَارُ اللَّهِ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَاشْهَدْ بِأَنَّا مُسْلِمُونَ رَبَّنَا آمَنَّا بِمَا أَنزَلْتَ وَاتَّبَعْنَا الرَّسُولَ فَاكْتُبْنَا مَعَ الشَّاهِدِينَ. And when Jesus felt the rejection from them, he said, who are my helpers towards God? The companions or the disciples said, we are helpers of God. We believe with Allah, and you bear witness that we are Muslim submitters. Our Lord, we believe with what you have revealed, and we follow the messenger, then write us down with those who bear witness. Now Jesus felt the rejection among them people. So he said, called them, or he said to the people, who are my helpers towards God? Who will help me in a critical situation, or whatever he's going to go through? Who will be my helpers? Because people were planning about his life. People were planning about his life. And I will tell you why. That's the important point in the lecture. Why people were planning for his life. So he asked the people, so who are my helpers towards God? So the companions or the disciples of Jesus said, we are your helpers towards God. We are the helpers of Allah. In other words, we will help you. We help God, we help you. And then they say that God should be a witness that we are submitters to that. Muslim is not a label that you're born in a Muslim society or a Muslim world that you become a Muslim. Muslim is defined as a submitter who submits to ayats or verses. If anybody submits to Judaism, he's a Muslim Jew. If he submits to Christianity, he's a Muslim Christian. Remember what I'm saying. Muslim means submitter. Submitter to Christianity. Submitter to Judaism. Submitter to Buddhism. Submitter to whatever you are submitting to, you are Muslim to that in Arabic. So Muslim is not a label found in Mecca or in Arabic language. Muslim simply means submission. So here they say, we are helpers of Allah, we believe with Allah, and you bear witness that we are submitters to what that is, that we are helpers of God. Ansarullah. We are witness to that. Our Lord, we believe with what you have revealed, and we follow the messenger, and then write us down who bear witness. This is the concept of the companions or the disciples of Jesus according to the Quran. This is, they took a stand for Jesus. We are the helpers. At the same time, there is a verse in the Bible that when Jesus was comprehended by the Romans, all the disciples forsook him and fled. All the disciples. And that is St.Mark 14 and verse 50. And they all forsook him and fled. In the most difficult situation of Jesus according to the Bible, they all ran away. The companions of Jesus according to the Bible. But in the companions of the Jesus in the Quran, they said, we are your helpers. We affirm that we will be helpers of Allah. We take a stand. So